Good evening. My name is Gabriel Hazem, and I'm here to give you a little bit of information about the ENIAC, meaning the Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer. The ENIAC was a digital computer that was used to compute ballistic firing tables for the U.S. Army in World War II, which was also what really aided us in basically achieving our victory. It was invented by John Presper Eckert and John Mauchly of the University of Pennsylvania from 1943 to 1946. This computer design was taken from another digital computer that is technically considered to be the first digital computer. It was called the Adanasoff-Berry computer, or the ABC for short. Now, some people, they didn't really consider the Adanasoff-Berry to be the first computer because it wasn't fully functional. But a judge named Earl R. Larson legally signed the document making it the first computer ever constructed. So, either way, the Adanasoff-Berry was created by John Vincent Adanasoff and his partner, a graduate student, Cliff Berry. It was designed in the years of 1937 to 1942, and because of the construction, the ENIAC was able to be replicated from it into a better and bigger way. The ENIAC was a machine that took up around 1,800 square feet, which is a little smaller than a household, and it used over 18,000 vacuum tubes. All of these tubes help regulate the flow of electricity. Now the thing with these tubes is that they were very fragile. They could break very easily and overheat, such as if a bug were to land on one, it could pop, just because of how hot it was and how fragile the glass was. Now this was a problem, especially since it weighed so much, people just couldn't replace a whole entire new thing. They had to get vacuum tubes, so you would have lots of people running around looking like madmen, trying to replace all these tubes that are popping and all these different components that just need to be regulated and kept on. Now this thing cost them approximately $500,000 to build, and you would think in the 1940s $500,000 is a lot of money compared to what it would be nowadays. One of the biggest contributions in building the ENIAC was the U.S. Army Ordnance and Dr. John von Neumann. John von Neumann helped make several modifications when the ENIAC would undergo calculation and programming difficulties. He was basically your IT man. He was the one you would go to and he would tell you which switches to look for and where the problem would lie. Now, it gives one the opportunity to think, what would have happened if the ENIAC was never around? What happened if we wouldn't have built it? Would Germany have overtaken us? It's good to think about a lot of these things. And it's also good to think that the ENIAC is here because, or was here, to help be the basic building blocks that led off into all kinds of computers that evolved into laptops, handhelds, iPods, and all of the sort. So really, it's because of computers like this that are built that we can thank the technology that we have today.